answer those first couple of questions that DJ had? Or?
Yeah, I think so.
I'm teasing. But would you talk a little bit about the same serious question? I mean, concerns that you look past Kent State for the big game that follows that and are able to focus on a team that's really only got one win this year?
I mean, it's easy to focus on them with one win because they've been in every game, just like DJ said. So, I mean, right now it doesn't seem like anybody's overlooking them, but we're going to go out there and we're going to prepare like they're an undefeated team, you know, because everything rides in this game right now.
Does it help you knowing that if you focus on this game and get the win, you've clinched your spot in the MAC championship game and things like that?
I think it does. It brings more motivation to the table for this one. But just like DJ said, we're trying to have a better record this year than we did last year and win out from here on out.
Is that something that's been spoken in the group? I mean, where did that
It's
come
just
from?
it's an every year drive. You always want to be better than what you did in the past. So it's an unspoken goal.
Will you talk a little bit about your feelings, and by your here, I mean the offensive line, when early, I mean second play of the Akron game, you see Travis go down?
And it's terrible to see somebody go down, especially after seeing a cast on his left arm, and then you see him go down with a foot injury. And but we know we have great backs and Box and Andre, and then even Chris Pullman, he got his carries. And I mean, we weren't doubting any of them, and we knew that they were up to the challenge.
And was the run, I'm assuming the run was a big part of the game plan for Akron. Am I right to assume that?
Yeah.
Did that, it obviously didn't change, did it?
No, not at all. We knew what we wanted to do. We prepared all week that we were going to run the ball, and we went out there and we executed.
You had a lot of success running the ball in the second half. Was there an adjustment at halftime, or what was the key to that success?
I think everybody on the team knew that the second half of that game was going to be the determining point of our season. Like the defining moment of our season was going to be that half of Akron. So we went out there with a little chip on our shoulder, knowing we had to get it done in that half, and we did.
Will you talk a little bit about, and I'm going to focus on Box and Andre because those were your 100-yard rushers, just what you guys saw from those two guys running, especially in the second half?
Box, you know, he went down with something, but he got up, showed his toughness, kept going, hitting holes. Andre showed his speed. I mean, you don't really get to see much of Andre in the past, and then you saw him this game, and he busted it out like that. So, I mean, that's just it's good to see that.
And you mentioned Chris. Can you just talk about the feeling of the team, seeing a guy who's like, hey, we need you to do this, we need you to make this change, and this kid steps up and does it?
Oh, that's what Chris has always been. He's always been the Swiss Army knife of an offense. He can do anything you ask him, and it showed on Tuesday.
Anything else for Alex? Obviously, these midweek MAC games are nothing new, but I guess what's the most difficult thing about, preparing for them and getting ready for them, since it's kind of different, obviously?
The hardest thing is sitting around in the hotel all night or all day and waiting to go play. And, TV schedule's a little weak and on like Mondays afternoons, so get a little bored in the hotel. But it's fun playing on weekdays because everyone in the country is watching, and that's what gets the exposure for the MAC. So it's not really any different for us because we just like to go out there and play.
All good? Thanks, Doug.
Yeah.